Yeah, it's a bit different from before, but I got off to a great start. Came in on the Wednesday and turned COVID positive on Wednesday night, so I had 5 or 6 days to be honest to get my head straight before coming back in. And so this is the first full week that I've had, and no, it's been good. Been good. I've been really impressed by the place. They've been really good to be honest. As I said, the first few days I got a chance just to watch, see how the place was functioning, and then I'm just slowly kind of drip feeding my things in, to be honest, because there's already a really good system in place. You know, the program that Nick Lumley put in place is really robust, and the boys they're strong and they're fit. So a lot of those things will continue, and obviously I'll add my bits and pieces both on and off the pitch. So now they've been brilliant. As I say, I know Kerry really well. He coached me. I also played with him. Mike as well. Played and coached with Mike. Coached with Mike with the Scotland team. So, but not really played or coached with Stevie. So, but they're a high energy and really driven group. So it's going to be good to be part of the team. Yeah, I think definitely. The thing is, strength and conditions are a funny one because you're constantly learning. So what I went away initially to France, and everything was about speed and power, and developing the boys in that aspect. But now it's still an important aspect, but also there's a fair bit of risk whenever you're adding that in. So you have to be pretty clever where you're adding it in. So I think you're constantly going to evolve, you know. And one thing's definitely, it's for sure, is you don't have all the questions and all the answers. Sorry, and that's one of the big things for me: the ability to communicate with obviously the players, the coaching staff, but also the medical staff, so that we can try and take the best decision with obviously the research, but also a lot of it's experience and anecdotal as well. Yeah, I mean the gym's obviously not changed too much. It's had a bit of a revamp, but it's still as it was. But I think the city and Edinburgh have been crying out for this, the damn Health Stadium, because you can create a real atmosphere. You know, I played obviously at Murrayfield, and often you'd have 5,000 and 6,000 people, and it was quite echoey. But here you can see the city getting behind the team, obviously a team that plays great rugby, and I think it's just going to grow, to be honest. So I think this is the biggest difference, having a surface where it's really consistent to train on and to play on, and you can really develop a brand of rugby that you're trying to play, which is obviously a fast game here. But no, I think the same thing. Obviously, the coaching techniques and the sports science side of things, that obviously develops and pushes on. But at the same time, the things that have always worked tend to continue to work. So that side of things doesn't change too much. Yeah, they're really good players. I know that if we've been doing races, like we obviously do the races every Tuesday against Mike, I'd definitely be struggling to win any of those against the wingers here. But also their level of skill, you know, across the board, they add different things too. You've got guys strong under the high ball, guys with footwork, guys that are strong in contact. So Mike's got some tough decisions on his hands each week, because there's a lot of guys that are desperate to play rugby, but you can't please everybody. So it's how we rotate them, or how Mike rotates those players. Well, yeah, that'll be really cool, because as I say, you see it on TV, but the big thing, obviously, having played here for so long, and seen so many games, I'm just excited to actually see an atmosphere at an Edinburgh game. I think the only time I really saw it was the quarter semi-final here in the Champions Cup. So yeah, it'll just be really good to see the sort of city behind the club, and hopefully some old faces and some new faces too.